It's been 3,460 days since India's very own sport took on a whole new avatar. It was on the 26th of July 2014 that Kabaddi in India changed forever. The birth of the Pro Kabaddi League. And over the course of these 10 years, millions of fans and some of the biggest names have been witness to the phenomena that is the Pro Kabaddi League. Close to 20,000 tackle points, over 30,000 rate points. We started with Jaipur Pink Panthers lifting the trophy for the first time, and then it was Anup Kumar and the U Mumbai's turn. That was season 2, and then it was a hat-trick of wins for the Patna Pirates in 3, 4 and 5, and then the turn of Pawan Sehrawat and the Bengaluru Bulls in 6. The Bengal Warriors featuring Mighty Money in season 7. Naveen Express and Dabang Delhi KC in season 8, and most recently it was the turn of the Panthers to lift the title for the second time in 9 seasons. We've seen heroes born. We've been witness to moments we'll cherish for a long time, and it's only fitting that we're in the home of the first ever champions, the defending champions, the Jaipur Pink Panthers. We are live in Jaipur for the 1000th game of Pro Kabaddi, and we cannot wait to get it started. It's a milestone day, it's a milestone match for Kabaddi, for India's very own sport, and for the millions of fans that make it what it is. We're coming to you live from the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. Navneet Krishna here, an absolute privilege to be in the company of a man who was there on the 26th of July 2014. He's here there tonight as well, 15th of Jan 2024. Welcome Padamjit Sehrawat, and congratulations to you as well, Paddy.
Welcome, brother. Big moment this, and yes, you talk about this journey. The caravan has gotten bigger, better, grander, and the only constant from the first game and the 1000th is the man who's showing his might onto your screen right there. The Bengal Warriors leader, Mighty Money, up against Coach Randhir and their boys. Bharat did not play in the last game, but he's playing today. What went wrong? Plenty of stories to be discussed. For the moment, it's the Bulls who'll make the first entry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the 1000th match of Pro Kabaddi, and the first team coming out is Bang! Bang! Bengaluru Bulls!
Get ready, y'all, the Bengaluru Bulls!
The Bulls were the champions of season 6. You talk about them, you talk about their performances. Bharat was not a part of the squad. Dream 11 starting 7 last game. Today you see them sprinting. That's exactly what they should have done in the very first game when they did. In between, yes, it has been 4 back-to-back losses at the start. The first win that came for them was when Vikas Kandola got a Super 10. Settling down on the mat, our season 6 champions, Bengaluru Bulls. And we'll have a quick look at their Dream 11 starting 7.
They've got 3 wins in the last 5 matches, the Bengaluru Bulls, and they picked up a sensational win against the Pirates in the dying seconds in their last game. Dream 11 starting 7, he's back in business, Bharat, and he's got some work to do. Surjit Singh has really gotten better as the season has progressed. Parthik for company in the covers. Sushil, how good was he in that previous game? And Monu is there as well. And obviously Saurabh Nandal in the right corner, and it's Ran Singh in the left corner. Make your own team. Surjit Singh, the way he's been tackling, you might want to have him for sure. It's the Bulls, the season 6 champions. They're ready to take on the season 7 champions, featuring the biggest tiger we have in the game. It's time for Mighty Money and the Bengal Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a special night. Tonight, we need a special team to put up a special show. Give it up for Bang! Bang! Bengal Warriors!
It's a team that's currently 7th on the points table. They've been hot and cold all through the season. They believe they're better than that. And standing right at the very front is a man who's a colossal figure in the Kabaddi world. His name is Maninder Singh, and he's as mighty as they come, leading the pack of Warriors. It will be a tough outing as they take on the Season 6 champions. They are the Season 7 champions. His promises to be a fascinating contest, the 1000th game.
5 wins, 5 losses, 2 ties, 7th on the points table. Talk about them. Mani, Vishwas, Nitin, the trio of raiders for them. Vaibhav Garje is really picking up well. Jaskirat just needs to be a little more certain about his moves. Shubham Shinde, he has been lethal in that right corner. His brother will don the left corner for them. So, all in all, a good encounter. Bharat, I mean, he was dropped from the last game, to be honest, and he's getting the story as it is. It should have hurt him. Show on the mat how badly you are hurt, Bharat, because up against you is a mighty, mighty Mani.
And our Dream 11 player to watch out for. He was there on the very first day when Pro Kabaddi was born. He's here tonight in the 1000th game. He's the mightiest figure we have, Mighty Mani.
प्रो कबड्डी का 1000वां मैच हम खेल रहे हैं। मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट है, बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी है।
प्रो मैं अकेला कोच हूं और मैं सौभाग्यशाली हूँ। फर्स्ट मैच से लेकर 1000वें मैच तक मैं उसका हिस्सा हूँ।
As the caravan has gotten bigger, better, grander. He started the journey on the 26th of July 2014, and on this day, 15th of January 2024, we welcome game number 1000. Navneet, how special is this one for you when you consider Mani, not just the only constant from that game, also his best friend was going to be the left corner defender today, Ran Singh, the 2 constants.
And that is just wonderful. Paddy, in a game that is so physically demanding, the longevity of Ran Singh and Maninder Singh, it tells you a little bit about how fit they are. Absolutely unbelievable to be around for 10 years. The Warriors won the toss. It's going to be the Bulls to raid first.
For the 1000th time, line drawn, game on, kill Kabaddi!
दस कबड्डी, 9 कबड्डी, 8 कबड्डी, 7 कबड्डी, 6 कबड्डी, 5 कबड्डी, 4 कबड्डी, 3 कबड्डी, 2 कबड्डी, 1 कबड्डी।
The 1000th game is about to begin. This is a historic moment. It's a very nostalgic moment as well. It's an emotional journey. Okay, Bharat, from the right side of the court. There he goes, becomes a left raider just to throw back. Shubham Shinde is not going to Shinde, he's going to his partner. Nobody these days thinks of even going towards Shubham Shinde. And Padamjeet in the elite company of Navneet Krishna. Your namesake used to don the left corner for Jaipur Pink Panther season 1. He was the captain of the side then. He lifted the trophy.
Bonus point, Bengaluru Bulls.
Emotional, nostalgic, like you said, Paddy, and I know you feel every bit of it, being around the sport for 10 years. And this man, Mighty Money, he was there raiding for the Panthers in the first ever game of PKL. He's here raiding for the Warriors in the 1000th game, and it's only fitting that his friend Rann Singh makes contact with him, but he's gifted one to Mighty Money.
I'll correct you here. Not his friend, his best friend of the Kabaddi man. They are the best of friends. Are they the best of friends? Maybe. But today, they are at loggerheads right here. Okay, first blood drawn here. Bengal Warriors 1, Bengaluru Bulls 1. I don't need to ask you where your heart is, Navneet, because the world knows it.
Bulls for sure. And that is nice from Bharat. I'd like to say that he's got a point to prove, Paddy, because he was made to sit out in the previous occasion. He knows what he brings to the table, and if he wants to earn a spot in the top 7, he'll have to make it count with some numbers on the points table.
And you talk about things which have been constant with the journey of 10 seasons. That coach, only coach with only one team, and who's actually seen all the 10 seasons actually with all the team, because coaches, the other coaches, they've been a part of system, they've not been a part of teams, but he has been a part of all 10 seasons and with just one team. That's remarkable.
That is a wonderful connection. He's synonymous with the Bengaluru Bulls, his coach Ranveer Singh. He's been a master. He's been the tutor to many Kabaddi stars that have come and gone. And he did mention in the pre-show as well, I can't decide who my favorite is. I have at least 7 Arjuna Awards who I've been able to work with. But this was Mighty Money's first ever raid when he was taken down, all right. But not on this occasion. You turn your attention to your left of your screen, and he's got one of the most experienced defenders in Surjit Singh. He's been around for a long, long time.
He has been, and this is going to be a very crucial battle today, because Money normally feasts on the right cover defender, and Surjit will have to be very wary. Okay, 2 to the Bengal Warriors, 2 to Bengaluru Bulls. Yes, emotional journey that we saw Money putting his first trade for Jaipur Pink Panthers right then. We saw Money a part of season 10 as well. That speaks about the fitness, the ethics, the way you've treated your body and the way you've respected your body.
Absolutely. In a game that is as physical as Kabaddi, injuries, well, are bound to come by every now and then. But the man's been around for 10 years. And as a raider, it makes it even more astonishing. As a defender, you can understand the longevity of so many players. But to be able to be around for 10 seasons as a lead raider, he's not just the biggest man and the most muscular and the strongest we have on a Kabaddi mat. He's mighty fit. And the fact that he's been around for 10 years, it tells you what Mighty Money means to Pro Kabaddi.
And easily he's going to be there for 4 more seasons. Mark my words. I mean, the fitness levels are very high. The desire is always there. The hunger is there. Okay, Bharat becomes a left raider now. Extension of their hand and the reach and the long limbs and the long arms. Picks a point.
This is very nice. You can see the intent now from Bharat. He's picked up 4 points in 4 raids. Great conversion rate, and he's ticking off defenders for fun at the moment. He's liking this. And Mighty Money, on the other hand, he's off the mark already. What a glittery night that was, Paddy, the 26th of July 2014. But Surjit standing like a wall in front of the big Mighty Maninder. Solid block.
I would like to just add to what you said. It was more of a blockbuster. Yeah, this is what I always say. I mean, Axe forgets, the tree remembers. Surjit settles his score with him there. The good thing about the Bulls is what I can see is Bharat has made 4 efforts. He's not been tackled even once. He's got 4 points. So yes, we were talking about the hurt. You were dropped, prove a point, and this only benefits the team and nobody else.
We saw some special moves from Sushil as well. Saw Mighty Money in the limp back after that previous raid. Just talking about his fitness and how he's been around for a long time. Let's just hope that it isn't Well, the commentators curse. And here's what Nitin has done in the last 4 matches. And Paddy, that's the story. They've won 2 out of their last 2 matches on the trot. And this boy has played a massive role in support to Mighty Maninder. When you have someone like a Nitin Kumar picking up almost close to Super 10s, it augurs well for your team.
And we've seen that. It's been more of a trend. Suddenly your lead raider's not there. And your raider number 2 rises to the occasion. We're looking at those victorious moments. The only time they've been champions, season 6. Pawan Sherawat before that season was thinking of quitting the sport altogether. Season 5, he was with Gujarat Giants. Manpreet was the coach. He only gave him 24 raids to do in the entire season. And Coach Sherawat said, no worries, we'll train hard. They trained hard. He became the MVP. Bulls became the champion. What a story.
You know, just think about that. It could have so easily been that we would have never seen the Pawan Sherawat we see today. Absolutely unbelievable. And it was Coach Ranveer Singh that gave birth to one of the biggest icons, not just in Indian Kabaddi, but in Indian sport. He's an inspiration to millions of athletes around the country. The most recently conferred the Arjuna Award, Pawan Sherawat. He's the poster boy of Indian Kabaddi today.
And that's the message of life and sport both. I mean, a failure is not somebody who falls. A failure is somebody who does not rise after falling. Okay, will he fall or will he rise? Because he needs to be not silly but wise. It is the defense who will rise with the point.
You can feel the emotion on her face. Ouch, she says. Ouch it is for the Bengaluru Bulls, because Sushil was on the receiving end of a ferocious tackle. He's just been dumped aside. And that's just the first tackle point of the evening for the Bengal Warriors. Do or die raid now. And it's Vishwas S. He's had some good moments this season.
No, Surjit. No, Surjit.
Raiders have 1 point. Bengal Warriors, jersey number 6 out.
Just a little too anxious, just a little too restless, so close to the midline. An advanced solo tackle when it wasn't called for from Surjit Singh. And Vishwas, he's a canny little customer. You might think that he isn't that strong, but he's almost like a Mighty Maninder, Vishwas. He's really big, muscular.
Now, what surprises me is Sachin Narwal doesn't find a place in the starting 7 for the Bulls. To me, he was your key raider last game. He won you that game. It really doesn't matter much to me whether you need to give Bharat a place or not. At least the man who was your key performer last game needs to start.
Absolutely. We just saw visuals of the Bengal Warriors winning season 7. Ranveer Singh was part of that team. And with the ankle hold over here, Ranveer Singh, Nabi Baksh was there, Bengal Warriors, Mighty Money was there. But that is quality from Ranveer Singh. And he's done this for a long, long time, Paddy, from that left corner.
Whatever little opportunities he's got this season, he's not been able to capitalize on that. Aman normally has been Coach Sherawat's first choice, but today he's been very, very good. Lobbies, height, reach, point, Bharat.
Yeah, the question that comes to my mind is, why haven't we seen Bharat with this kind of intent in this season up until now? Because he's clearly operating at a whole different gear. It's almost like he started off in 4th gear in this matchup. Excellent, and he's picked up 5 in 5 raids.
And why would you wait for a motivation of getting dropped first and then rising to the occasion? I mean, you need to just come all guns blazing. It's as simple as that.
Red.
Come charged up. Be your own energy drink.
It's almost like, this is what I can do, but I'll choose to see when I can operate at this level. But that doesn't work. At the highest level, you want to be operating at your highest level on every single occasion. And the likes of a Mighty Money, the Pawan Sherawats of the world, the Pardeep Narwals of the world, they've been doing this for a long, long time. He's claiming that toe touch on the right corner. Bharat's confident. He's happy to even go for the review. Yeah, there you go. He'll get that 1 point.
The beauty is, he does it with the left leg. He becomes a left raider and he targets the best defender in that defensive unit. Vaibhav on the bench. Shubham Shinde already there. Now Money. Oh, Money. Quick, swift, agile, back, successful, asking for more. Oh, Surjit out. Is that the only one? No, it's a 2-point rate minimum.
Bengal Warriors.
Yeah, Surjit's been guilty of a few errors this evening already. In fact, it's Bharat going in with that ankle hold. Just manages to make contact with Surjit. What started off relatively slowly has just picked up pace for 10 minutes into this matchup. Time for us to take Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. The Warriors trailing by 2. It's the Bulls with a 2-point advantage and Bharat looking good. Stay tuned.
सर अब हमने थर्ड एज पे ट्राई कर लिया
इसको बढ़ाने के बोल रहे हो
हाँ
अभी बढ़ा तेरे को मारेगा अपने चैन मार दो अभी बढ़ा कितना बढ़ा रहा है
हाँ
अभी नहीं छोड़ेंगे देख के मार
स्टडी कर
देख के मार तेरे को मारेगा ना अपने देखेगा
तेरा कि डरना चाहिए
देख के मार
तेरा कि डरना नहीं वो तेरा कि डरना नहीं सीधा जाएगी कितना बोनस किया हाँ
We're coming out of Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. It's a 2-point lead for the Bengaluru Bulls. It's a tight encounter, and Bharat has hogged all the limelight. The next one, of course, you speak about that one. 1001st between two teams who have a rich history. As they always say, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. This is going to be 1001st.
What a game that's going to be. First ever match on the 26th of July in 2014 was between the Pirates and Mumbai. Here we are on the 15th of Jan 2024, 1001. It's going to be the Pirates and Mumbai. At the moment, it's been a 10-minute passage of play that's belonged to the Eiffel Tower of Bengaluru. Bharat, 7 points in just 6 raids. And I just have to say, hopefully I'm not speaking too early, Paddy, but he's looked the best I've seen him all season long in just these 10 minutes of play.
I think he's looked best to me if I compare the two seasons, season 9 and this very season. Because Navneet, when you do it with a little bit of effort, he's not put in effort at all. He's been in auto mode. If that's the sort of performance that you can deliver, I'm just amazed. Where was this sort of Bharat hiding all this while?
Absolutely. The onus will also be on Sushil to complement what Bharat is doing, just like how the onus is on this boy, Nitin Kumar, and how he's complementing Mighty Money. 5 on the mat, so there is no bonus that Nitin can pick up. He's averaging close to 10 to the game over the last few matches. He's been really good as a second fiddle, looking for that back kick. Very nice from Partik to just stay away from that. But it's been starting to brew into something very exciting, this contest.
Talk is all about Bharat. Obstacles make champions more resilient. Pace-wise, if you look at it, more or less the same. 40, 43, 42, 41. So I would think they've been average all through. So they've never been brilliant in any of the phases. Yet the good thing is it has never taken a dip further than that.
Absolutely. Very similar in all 4 phases of the game. At the moment, it's the defensive units that are still just about getting their juices flowing. That's the 1 for the Warriors, 2 for the Bulls. There they are, legends of the game. Ajay Thakur, Anup Kumar, Dharmaraj Cheralatan, Paddy. They're legends in every sense of the word, but at the moment, it was Sushil's turn to be legendary in this raid. He'll go down to an excellent tackle from the Warriors.
waited. This is, first effort was weak, but Jaskirat was right there as the second line of defense to just finish things up. Do or die raid this time around. Okay, define the moment, or the moment is going to define you. As we always say, nothing is more powerful as a human soul on fire. Fire there! Brilliant! Ransing, the youngster, rises with the point.
I just think there's more fire, there's more reason, there's motive for Ransing to be a little more impactful tonight.
Red.
He was there on the first ever day, like we mentioned. He's here in the 1000th game. And that is a quality tackle, telling the whole world that he's still got it.
He's got 2 so far. Bulls have 3 tackle points. Bengal Warriors have 2. 1 each for the Shinde brothers. Where's Bharat? Why is he not trading? He's not been tackled even once. Taking some breather. Or has he been substituted? He's not on the mat. Oh, he's there. He's there. He's left in, holding the hand of Ransing. Yes. I think you should be rating at this moment when you've scored 7 points from 6 efforts. And why would you be resting?
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to miss Bharat on a Kabaddi mat, I'll tell you that. There are not too many that are taller than Bharat. He's a massive, really tall figure, uses that reach to good effect, and he's also quick on the mat as well. That's what got him all the points to be the second best last season. Oh, almost was looking for that lunge forward to go past the midline. It wasn't meant to be. Once again, Jaskirat was there when it needed to, where he needed to.
Oh, we've been saying great things about him, and there comes the first blemish. And the timing was absolutely brilliant coming in from Jaskirat. He went into his thighs, double thigh hold, legends right there. Anup Kumar, Captain Cool, Bonus Kabacha, Mighty Manji Chilla. Sad news, bad news for left raiders.
Oh! 2 points. Ransing was hoping that he could get a back hold and pull back. Nitin Kumar, first an attempted ankle hold from Mono, and then Ransing realizing that, listen, he just went a little too late. He was fighting a lost battle there. They've given 2, and it's the Warriors now in the lead.
Yeah, whatever game it is, the first or the 1000th, I mean, the basics will remain the same. Half measures will never get you the treasures. So you can understand the situation can get onto you.
You know what? I'll tell you something. 1,000 matches into the league, it isn't just the players, the athletes on the mat that come up with new tricks. A certain Padamjit Sarawat, he's got a new one-liner.
Bengaluru Bulls.
It doesn't matter if it's the 100th game or the 1000th game or the first game. Oh, Paddy. Right, rough super tackle opportunity. The Bulls have been reduced to just 2. Now, what can Nitin Kumar do? He's been in great touch. He will fancy himself now. It's an opportunity to clean house. He's claiming the touch on Saurabh Nandal. Saurabh Nandal self out. Neeraj is out. And it's a clean-up act from Nitin Kumar. And just like that, a 4-pointer to the Warriors. You only get 1 chance to build a dream home. It's the sport of Kabaddi that'll give you many more chances.
And the last 2 minutes or so, Bengal Warriors have completely stunned the Bengaluru Bulls. They were in the lead, and this is how quickly things can change in this one. With sheer pace, Saurabh Nandal, that's a huge error coming in from a very responsible right corner defender. Somebody who was the best for them last season. Bharat comes in yet again. If there's someone who can just bring the lead back to his half, is Bharat, but Bharat is flat on the mat.
Suddenly the Warriors' defense is just looking impenetrable. Look at that. Was looking for the touch and the turn and the tumble, but it just wasn't meant to be, because Jaskirat, Shubham Shinde are working wonderfully together, and there's a certain vibe of Garje who's at the peak of his powers.
Manji spoke about Mighty Manji Chilla. I mean, his beauty was that he would produce the short block. And we're talking about legends today because so many of them on the mat while watching. Another one playing at the moment. Mani versus Sujit, that's the battle we've been discussing yet again. Sushil, I mean, if at all there's one bull, there's one story here. The Bengaluru Bulls are struggling to win points because the Bengal Warriors are allowing them zilch.
This is just starting to get really difficult for the Bulls, and it's suddenly the Warriors' defense that have just turned it on. They were at one tackle point a few minutes into this game. They're already on to 5. 2 for Shubham Shinde, 2 for Jaskirat. They're working wonderfully together. And Vishwas now, don't underestimate what he brings to the table. I'll tell you what, he surprised a few defensive units in recent times, Vishwas S. And you think about the form that Vishwas, Nitin Kumar and Mighty Money together they're doing, Shubham Shinde and Vaibhav Garje in defense, will actually want to be in the top 6, the Bengal Warriors, Paddy. It's at the moment they're just outside the top 6 in 7th position.
And Bulls are in the 9th. Well, that's the motto for every team at the moment. Top teams like Jaipur Pink Panthers and Puneri Paltan, I mean table toppers, the 2 of them, they'll be thinking about finishing in the top 2 because there's an added incentive when you finish there. We'll keep talking about that one. For the time being, each team and the target for them is to finish in the top 6 because then you've made it to the playoffs.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what the score difference is. It doesn't matter what the points difference is. You want to just be in the top 6. That's your opportunity. That's your ticket to advance to the next stage. 7 points the difference at the moment. Neeraj Narwal comes in as the substitute raider. They haven't picked up a point in a while, the Bengaluru Bulls. Do or die raid now, Nitin Kumar.
Yeah, life shrinks and expands in proportion of one's courage. It is going to be the courage of the raider versus the wisdom of the defense. Bonus not there. Point is there. Well done, Bengaluru Bulls.
1 point, Bengaluru Bulls.
Sauram Nandar.
From the right corner. He went in came Run Singh from behind. Surjit was there.
Bengaluru Bulls.
When a well-coordinated effort comes off, it just looks so good. Neeraj Narwal now.
Mighty Manjeet Chila, look at that block.
1 point, Bengal Warriors.
Wow. Mightiest ever. What a giant he was.
Second on the all-time list of top defenders as far as tackle points in the history of the league is concerned. He's only behind the Sultan Fazal Atrachali. Manjeet Chilla was at the top of the pile for a long time. There wasn't anyone close to him. A legend in every sense of the word. This man on your screen, Mighty Money, he's second on the all-time list of the top raiders. Only second to Pardeep Narwal. We can keep talking about some of the biggest names this sport is producing, and some of the biggest names in the country have come and been witness to the phenomena that is the Pro Kabaddi League, Paddy. We spoke about a whole bunch of big names on that starry opening night. You were there.
Yeah, and we have a story as well. We'll talk about that when we come back. Mr. Bachchan was there, Shah Rukh Khan was there, Amir Khan was there, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan was there. And I spoke to the captain of Jaipur Pink Panthers. Why did you lose the first game? He said, when we arrived on the mat, we saw who all were there to watch us, and we really were pinching ourselves to believe they've come here to... It was a tough moment for them. For the moment, we'll take a look at the tough move. Running toe touch. That's a very difficult skill, but Money does it with... he was there on the first night. First night that we're discussing today. Money yet again, look at those feet moving very quickly, and then invites Surjit towards him. Money is a magnet, and Surjit settled the score with him. So Navneet Gautam said that by the time we realized what was happening to us, Mumbai took the game away. It was a glitterati of stars available on the night, the first night, 26th of July 2014. Lot to discuss, lot to talk about, because this is the 1000th game. Well, the Bulls have lost the plot here, so to say.
Still early days, Paddy. We still have 20 minutes left. Hold on. If there's one thing we know the Bulls are capable of, are comebacks. And they've done it many a times. They did that in their last game against the Pirates in the most outstanding manner. But stay tuned, you don't want to go anywhere, because it's a repeat of match 1 in match 1001, the Panthers against Mumbai, in just a bit. But first up, unfinished business. Come back for the final 20 of match number 1.
इसका हाथ भी टुकड़ा और 2-3 कैच होगी।
हाँ तो अभी तो बाहर है। अभी बाहर है ना ये। तू बाहर मत रह, इसकी जगह आएगा। हेलो है यार, अब ट्राई नहीं किया होगी कौन क्या 20 मिनट साथ है तो मतलब एक कैच बना लो और कैच आ जाएगा। थोड़ा थम के खेलो, रनिया अच्छी डाई मारने लग रहा है यार, क्या दिक्कत है तुम्हारे को? बंदे उसका एंकल मत छेड़ा, अरे मारेंगे। बोनस करके वहीं मत खड़ा हो, इधर आ जा। दे ले।
Okay, he can flow like a river, he can hit you like a storm, he can be divine, he can be deadly. He's up against Surinder and boys who've just seen a... Yeah, the form has taken a dip for them. How well will they bounce back? Surinder versus Arjun Deswal, match number 2, 1001st of PKL. Top stories, Bengal ahead in the 1000 Panga, courtesy and all out on the Bulls. Much more.
Mighty Money, he's picked up 5 points. It's only Bharat who's been ticking for the Bengaluru Bulls. He's got 7 so far in 8 raids, and let's just hope that from a Bulls point of view, we get to see a lot more often, because he's really looking in good touch. 7-point lead, 20 minutes of action left, 1000 match of PKL. We're ready to rumble. And it's Shrikant Jadhav now who comes in for the Warriors for the first time this evening. It's a milestone day, it's a milestone match, it's a milestone evening for India's very own sport, for the second most watched sport in the country. What was born 10 years ago has only gone from strength to strength over these 9 seasons, and here in the 10th season, aren't we privileged to be calling a game that will go down into the record books as a special milestone.
Oh, tentative. Yes, there's a cat and mouse game going on there. Now he's anticipating that the foot is going to come towards me. Bharat has kept it there, and he fell for the trap. Now he lures him, and then off he goes on his toes. Well done.
Looking really nice. He's not greedy, he's happy to get the 1-pointers, but he's been getting them on a very consistent basis. Now Mighty Money. He has 5 on the night so far. He's got 6 to deal with, so there is a bonus for the taking. Run Singh in the left corner. That's where he operates. Too close for comfort. An audacious tackle from the Bengaluru Bulls, and it comes off.
Bengaluru Bulls.
Now the first touch may not have come from Surjit, but it was actually Surjit who just he shoves him away. Oh, actually it was the back hold from Partik who pulled him back. Otherwise Bunny was racing away with a 4-pointer.
You don't often see Mighty Money given like that. That was a ferocious back hold. A really strong one from Partik. If you want to keep Mighty Money in check, you'll very well be strong.
And just for that one back hold, whatever number of tackle points he picks, or even if he picks nothing, give this man the license of at least 3 more games. Because when he started to play, the first appearance was very, very good for Partik. Coach has a fascination for Lathar. Now Lathar has not given you anything so far. How many points has he given you? 12 tackle points at a strike rate of 32. Use Partik. Partik's strike rate has been 48.
Yeah, will be interesting to see, because they've made that change in raid. The start of the previous game isn't appearing in this game for the Bulls. So sometimes you wonder some of the changes that you see from the coaches and from the captains. But we don't often know what we don't know sometimes here in the commentary box. I wonder if there's a reason as to why some of the changes do happen.
Navneet, his first 7 points, Bharat's, came in first 7 minutes. We are into the 23rd minute right here. He's just picked up 1 point after that.
That's a good point. I think there will come a time when you want to share the raiding responsibilities when there's momentum on your side. You want to make the most of it. He runs straight into the chain and he'll pay the price, Nitin Kumar.
Red out 1 point. Bengaluru
Excellent
Bulls.
chain tackle from the Bulls. It was Saurabh Nandal. Who did he have that chain with? Let's take another look.
Duoda red Bengaluru Bulls.
Excellent. It was with Neeraj Narwal.
The Bulls have a do-or-die raid here. And it is Vikas Kandola who thinks he's got the point. He may not have got a point by the kick, but sheer speed has done the damage. And that is why I always say, where the speed boots on, the defense formation will be gone.
1 point.
It was
Bengaluru
this man,
Bulls.
wasn't it, who really started the change for the Bengaluru Bulls this season. I still remember he was the last man standing. What could have been an all-out and would have been doomsday for the Bulls. He turned it around and there was no looking back for the Bulls. He's kept them in the hunt for this season. He picked up a Super 10 in that game, Vikas Kandola, in what was a wonderful run for the Bulls in that over the course of that 1 week, 10 days passage of play.
What a roller coaster ride for them. First 4 games they lost, then they won the next 2, then lost, win, lost. Suddenly, how are they placed? 5 wins, 7 losses, 9th on the points table.
Bengal Warriors. Jersey number 22
Mathematically,
out 3.
no team is out yet, not even Telugu Titans.
Red.
I'll tell you what, if the Titans fans are listening to you, Paddy, they'll be a little relieved listening to that. I can tell you, it's been a horrendous time for the Titans, hasn't it? When it's been like that for a few seasons now, and you've got to feel for them. And Pawan Sarawat, even the great man, hasn't been able to do much. That lead now has been reduced to just 3. 5 minutes into the second half. Rough super tackle opportunity, but Vikas says, listen, I'll come back to you another time.
Because the Bengal Warriors have got a do-or-die raid. This is a brilliant moment. Just as he was trying to sneak through, it is the chain tackle that has done it. Well done, Saurabh Nandal. Well done, Surjit. Well done, the Bulls. They're coming back, and how?
You need a few bodies if you want to keep Vishwas quiet as well. Listen, we told you he's a big, mighty unit as well. Just like Mighty Money was almost pushing his way through. Just not enough, though.
Okay, now this is a do-or-die raid. This is a rough super tackle opportunity as well. Both one side tries yet again. He's going towards Aditya. We'll have to be very sure what's happening behind him. Jaskirat is not too far away. Is it going to be a cleaner back? No, he's happy with one. Off he goes. The Bulls have reduced the Warriors to last man standing.
We told you about how quickly things change in the sport.
Substitution.
It was the
Bengal
Warriors that had a 7-point lead at the halfway mark.
22 in.
It could be the Bulls leading in a few seconds from now. Shrikant Jadhav, can he delay the all-out?
This is a simple pattern where teams allow the bonus, take the bonus, because bonus does not bring about a revival. For that to happen, he'll have to bring about a touch point. The Bulls have to play very smart Kabaddi here. The moment he enters deep, go wholeheartedly. There's also a time when he'll have to say, match fire with fire. Does not pick up a touch point, and now this is going to be easy. And I think this is where, this is a blatant error. Shrikant Jadhav should have just announced himself, expressed himself more. Because anyways, you're going to be a dead duck when you come back here. All out means all in. You may not get a second chance to build a dream home. But this sport is all about comebacks. Plenty of chances to come.
Number 22 out, 13 in.
What a game this is turning out to be already. Look at that. It's the Bulls in the lead after a long, long time in this matchup. And in the last 5 minutes, they've dominated play, particularly in the 7 minutes of the second half. Now Mighty Money. Now we're back to full strength on both sides. 7 versus 7. 12 minutes and a little more left in this game. 1,000 matchup. The stage is set.
And this is going to be a humdinger, I bet. 1 point lead for the Bulls. A short time back, they were trailing by 8. This is how quickly this game can turn. Now, this man, Neeraj Narwal, is clearly disappointed me this season. There are points when he picks those points like a diving hand touch. And suddenly you'll stand up and notice and you'll jump out of your seat and say, wow. Oh, let me say it yet again. Wow.
He heard you. I'm pretty sure he didn't disappoint you on that occasion.
Jersey number
Good one.
55 out.
An attempted ankle hold from Aditya Shinde on that left foot. Not good enough. Nitin Kumar, 3 points so far.
All right, that's a bonus plus a touch point. Just when we start to say great things about the Bulls, the Bulls say, okay, we've enjoyed the face for too long. Let's give it back. Run Singh, I mean, that is too audacious for me. I mean, that's not realistic.
What has Run Singh done so far? He's picked up 2 points so far in the 3 attempts. Looking for that long reach. There they are on the right. Ghulam Reza and Yumumba. We'll come back to that, but at the moment, that first attempt he couldn't succeed. The second one he tried again, and he pays the price this time. Shubham Shinde versus Bharat is a mouth-watering contest. This one going in favor of Shinde.
1 point Bengal Warriors.
Bonus point nevertheless for Bharat, but Bharat has picked up 9. You and I have been making the statement that the first 7 points came in the first 7 minutes only. After that, he's really had to struggle. But it's a tight contest. This bonus not for the take, but suddenly he'll be invited deep. Watch out. Who's donning the left corner for the Bulls at the moment? It's Partik. Partik, because normally plays in the left cover. So when the left corner goes out, normally that's the position you don. They'll be very happy to play with 5. They're always a better side defending in 5 than when they defend when they're in 7.
Just the 1 point for Vikas Kandola so far. Came in as a substitute in this matchup. Was a part of the starting 7 for a good part of the season so far. Vijay Shirji, Paramjit Sarawat. The boys did get a little emotional in that pre-show. And why not? They were both there on the first ever day in season 1. They're here, season 10. The mighty Money was there, Run Singh was there, Coach Randhir was there. Also fitting in some sense that we celebrated in the home of season 1 champions, the defending champions in the city of Jaipur.
Oh, no. Just when that opening package was running, we had no idea how the show opener is going to be. We'll discuss more about that. For the timing, it's Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Oh, it's a tight one. Come back and enjoy the remaining 10 minutes.
थर्ड रेड में नितिन थोड़ा बैक हो और जगह पड़ी है बैक सुने पर वो करेगा बाशी बाशी जी बाशी नंबरदार करिए ज्यादा इन आओ है ना मार ले मारूंगा पूरा भीतर आओ पूरा अंदर आएगा तो मार तू थोड़ा अंदर है जी गना उड़ा जाएगा ना डीप पे तो मैं मारूंगा पीछे ना रखियो ठीक है वही आएगा नितिन या इन आए ना जब सेकंड मार ले बस ठीक है पूरा अटैक मारना मारियो भाई ना मारेगा तो ये लोना मारना ये अगर सक्सेस हो जाते हैं ना तो 5 खिलाओ ट्राई मारना है भाई मेरा भी थोड़ा जी अगली भाई साहब ट्राई मारना विकास हां विकास की ट्राई करा देना सुनो बोनस सुनो बोनस मिल जाए तो ठीक है नहीं तो वो क्योंकि बोनस हो गया टैकल हो जाता कोई बात नहीं एक बच रहा
Coming back from our final Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. They were trailing by 7 10 minutes ago. They're leading by 1. 10 minutes later, the Bulls are looking good. Yumumba, they'll be waiting to step on to the mat for the 1001st match. Surinder Singh, Coach Ghulam Reza, Rinku and the boys in orange will be up against the boys in pink. Dream 11 starting 7. Quick look, Arjun, Ajit and Shubham Shelke, the 3 Raiders, and familiar looking defenders Sunil, Reza, Sahul and Ankush, and Yomumba.
Talk about the 2 all-rounders, Zafar Danish and Vishwant. And then suddenly you strengthen your defense and you strengthen your raiding unit as well. Just one proper raider playing there. That's surprising. Okay, now.
I'll tell you what, they'll be high on confidence because of that W they have against Puneri Paltan. Many teams tried, many teams failed, but it's the defending champions that pulled off an absolutely stunning win against the absolutely incredible Puneri Paltan team. Here's a quick look at the match that we have for you right now, the third passage of play. Have a look at that and how similar it is to the second passage of play, but in 2 different directions. That's why this is a mouth-watering contest.
Yeah, clear dominance by Bengal Warriors in the second. Bulls coming back in the last 10 minutes. Now, who will have the final hurrah? The decisive blow, the knockout punch. I think the last 2-3 minutes, that is where games are won and games are lost. 1 point lead for the Bengaluru Bulls. For how long can they hold on to the lead is the question. They normally don't hold on to that lead for long.
Absolutely. I want to see Bharat raid, take a majority of the raiding responsibilities for these 9.5 minutes, Paddy, because he's had a great conversion rate. Not so much for Vikas Kandola and Neeraj Narwal. Right, do or die raid. It's Nitin Kumar. He's not had a great evening so far. Just the 4 points from 12 raids. Here we go. He's got to make something happen here.
All right, there's a lot of quietness right there. For how long? Now he goes. Surjit just shoves him away. That's a fantastic dash.
Point Bengaluru Bulls.
He might have conceded a few errors this matchup, but Surjit Singh really turns it on in the second half. And I'll tell you what, he's a man who can perform under pressure. He's pulled off some clutch tackles this season. That was excellent. Now another do-or-die raid.
Dear Raider, bad news is time flies. Good news is you are the pilot. Let's see what you do with it. DOD, do or die. And this is solid. Consuming far too much time in the danger zone, in the vicinity of Shubham Shinde.
He's probably been one of the best right corners we've had all season long. All 12 teams put together, Shubham Shinde. In fact, it was Vaibhav Gadge and Jaskirat that really had the impact on that tackle. We had a Dream 11 game changer contest. We needed some squats. Oh, he looks fit. He was quick. And he gets the best tickets
Our edition, bonus to
at
Raider,
the Savai
Raider
Mansingh.
out. Please
There is
review.
a review here. The review. The verdict is the Raider is out. Let's take another look.
Now from this angle it may look it's not there. Suddenly when you look at it from the other angle, from the other side, maybe the picture may change. What do you reckon, Navneet?
Just may want to see it from that angle, other angle like you mentioned, Paddy. See, at this moment when he's clear of the black line, his trailing foot isn't up in the air. So this is touch and go. Vikas Kandola, the Raider in question. It's the Bengal Warriors review saying there ain't no bonus.
The frame before that would tell us actually. Okay, it has been dispatched.
Review successful, no bonus point.
No
Raider out,
bonus
1 point.
point. So
Bengal
he's cutting
Warriors.
the line when that
Captain, you
front
have
foot
retained our
landed.
review.
Well called, Warriors. 25-24, 8 on the clock. Vishwas in for raid. Look at how he's built, Penny. So similar to a Mighty Money.
Absolutely, and if you don't see the jersey number, you might as well get mistaken. Ran Singh right there, well done, takes the evasive action. Surjit, jersey number 6, itching to go when. Okay, this is stellar. Coming in yet again from Parthik.
Raider out, 1 point Bengaluru.
How good has Parthik been? He may not have too many points to his name, but it's the assist sometimes, and on this occasion, he made first contact, he made the best contact, and it's his first point of the evening, but he's already had an impactful one.
And high time the coach starts to give him a longer rope, more mat time. Stranded on 9 now, Bharat. Will strand on 9, Bharat. I mean, he's been... The effort that we saw in the first 7 raids has just not been visible after that.
We had a look at the Dream 11 Game Changer contest. We did have a clear winner. And not a bad day to be having good tickets to see some of the biggest names in the game from right up front. He's forced an error. Run Singh goes out and Maninder says, listen, that's good enough for me.
One defender out of one.
Yeah.
1 point Bengal
They'll have a good
Warriors.
hearty laugh about this one when they meet after the game, because both of them are best of friends. Hail from the same district in Punjab. There, Mani was about to smile at his best buddy. Decides not to. Cameras right there. Okay, Arjun is gearing up. He's had 5 back-to-back Super 10s. The last game, the side beat, the team to beat actually, Puneri Paltan. Not a big win though, and that tells us how dangerous Puneri Paltan can get, because though they played below average Kabaddi, only lost the game by 2 points.
They're just a stunning team. They've just been operating at a whole different level, and that's why the Panthers will have their tails up, because they picked up a 5-pointer against Puneri Paltan, who've almost looked unbeatable this season. 26-26 now. Oh, all the makings of a classic contest, and what a stage to do it. 1000th game of PKL.
Out and out thriller. This is 26 to both teams, 5:40 remaining on the clock. Bulls are down to 4. This can change dramatically. Why do I say so? Because you require 1 error from the defense, 1 2-point rate for the Bengal Warriors, and suddenly Bengaluru Bulls will be staring at not something good.
It isn't the most high-scoring encounter, Paddy. Both teams still in the 20s with just about 5 minutes left. You probably expected a high-scoring one with Mighty Money, Bharat, Vikas Kandola and the likes in this game. But just Shubham Shinde is just in red-hot form. It's his high 5, and he's had a few this season, but he's just so dangerous in that right corner.
Add 6 more to the 40 that he's already collected before this game. 46 tackle points. Mighty Money comes into a situation which is called rough super tackle opportunity. Oh, no. This is what we were talking just a short while back. The Bulls have been reduced to 2 members standing only. Surjit goes. They're crumbling at the moment.
Substitution, Bengaluru Bulls.
They put themselves in these positions ever so often, the Bengaluru Bulls. They take the lead and they let it slip with a few minutes left in the game. And that's when they have to work in overdrive to come back. And they put themselves too much in pressure in the last couple of minutes. Done and dusted.
Red out.
Sushil departs. Every one of the Bulls.
1 point Bengal Warriors.
Is there a last man standing?
One more player. But Sushil, the man who normally saves them in these situations. 6 efforts, all of them unsuccessful. Now that tells you, oh, now there it is. This is what we were talking just 75 seconds ago. How quickly this game has turned on its head. That's an all-out. You may not get a second chance to build a dream home, but you will get plenty of chances to come back. But what is the time left in the contest? Under 4 minutes. What's the lead? 5. Bharat, whatever you need to do it quickly. Don't look back. You should know it, whether you've got it or not.
He was looking for the bonus. Clearly, he was cutting the black line. Shubham Shinde is unstoppable.
1 point Bengal.
And he's too hot for the Bulls at the moment. Tackle point number 7.
He had no idea where Shubham Shinde was. He was exactly behind him. He had left his original position. And now this is what you're going to see, because Bengal Warriors will look to kill the clock. Use those seconds. You have total entitlement on them. 6-point lead. But you know what? There's still life. I'll tell you what happened in the previous game. The Bulls were trailing by 7 points. It was 2:36 on the clock, and they won it by 2 points. Now, do we see a similar sort of a comeback? Navneet is always hopeful because there's a bull that resides in his body.
But my question is, they put themselves in these positions far too many times, Paddy. It's the Bulls that call for a timeout, and I don't think Coach Rande is going to be too happy. Look at that. He has a thing or two to say to Neeraj Narwal. And he doesn't mince his words, I'll tell you. 6-point lead, 3 minutes left, less than 3. And they'll need a moment of brilliance from Bharat again, Paddy. It might have to be a couple of multi-point raids that they'll need. This is what we're building up to. A repeat of the first ever match of PKL. It'll be the defending champions against the season 2 champions. The Panthers against Lumumba. Orange versus pink in the pink city.
1001st between arch rivals. The first game in the history of Pro Kabaddi was played between the same teams. Jaipur Pink Panthers versus Lumumba. Jaipur Pink Panthers lost that by 14 points. They came back to win the final by 10 points. That was, as we always say, revenge is a dish best served cold. What is he doing? Has he picked up a point there? If he hasn't now, that's a sloppy bit of raiding. You don't have time with you. Whatever you need to do it quickly.
1 point, Bengaluru Bulls.
Defend a self out.
I think there's a review coming. Now let's just take another look at this. It's Vikas Kandola. Where does Aditya Shinde go now? It looks fine from that occasion, from that angle.
Point.
There you go. The decision has been reversed.
Red.
No point given for the Bulls. It's still a 6-point lead. Now only 2 on the clock. Mighty Money is going to take time now. He's going to take time. All he will have to do is legitimize the raid and roll down 28, 29 seconds on the clock, and he's going to do exactly that.
Now Surjit should pounce at the first available opportunity. He should not think about fear, damage. You've already been damaged enough. Don't concentrate on revisiting the old. Start building something new. Well done. Good. Go back now. Rise. Go back. Save some seconds.
Bakari, just coming back to your point, I think they'll have to pick up points in every passage of play, regardless of whether they're raiding or not. And even if it means that they might concede a point in return with an advanced tackle, they'll have to take that risk. Now, Mighty Money once again will come and roll the clock down. Is there an opportunity? Will they pull the trigger this time? 120 on the clock, 5 points the difference. Will they go in with the tackle? Look at Ransing. Keep your eyes on Ransing and Surjit.
Surjit has to go. Have to, Money! Money has sealed it for the Bengal Warriors. This just might be the final nail in the coffin. The might of Money and the indecisive Bengaluru Bulls' defense.
2 points, Bengal Warriors.
This should be it.
The backbone of the defense have been sent to the bench. Surjit and Ransing. You can just see why Mighty Money is a colossal figure in the game of Kabaddi. Even 2 defenders sometimes aren't good enough.
Please come, what is your challenge? Bonus plus 2. Okay. TV umpire. Bengal Warriors challenge bonus plus 2 points. Our decision, no bonus, only 2 points. Please review.
With a minute left, they might as well take that review. They're claiming a bonus. But at a minimum, they'll move to 35-28. That'll be a 7-point lead with 1 minute left. It's pretty much done and dusted. It could move to 36 as well.
It has been very sloppy from the Bulls. I mean, they've been good in patches, but if you speak about consistency, it's not been there. Maninda yet again. Look how far Ransing is as he gives the wild charge. I think there's a bonus. It is a bonus. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he might just get the bonus. If anything, it's going to go from bad to worse for the Bengaluru Bulls. Oh, wow, this is touch and go. Yeah, but I just think he might get it in his favor. The athleticism of the big man. He's a big unit, but he's pretty athletic as well.
And for somebody who's a new lover of this sport, let me tell you, if the touch happens first, then the bonus will never be granted. I think he's got it. This is quite artistic from Money.
And come to think of the butcher that he is, he can be a surgeon as well. Oof. The strength of the man who's been around for 10 seasons and he's still doing it. He's still got it. He still very much has it. Just not enough behind that ankle hold from Surjit Singh, and he pays the price.
Yeah, throw him into the auction. He'll go for more than 2.4 crores anyways. Still, there's a huge demand for him because look at the fitness levels there. Look at the hunger there. Look at the presence of mind there.
Yes.
Decision coming.
Review unsuccessful. Raider save, 2 points. Bengal Warriors.
Now, the point that you were making, Navneet, the The challenge for the Bulls here is
Captain,
they
no
should
more reviews,
now
no reviews
start
over.
thinking about at least taking 1 point from here.
At the moment, it is 7.
Time out. Bengal Warriors.
Deepak Nivasuda is also sitting there, one of India's premier all-rounders. Talk about fitness, talk about Deepak Nivasuda. Whenever he's not doing anything else, will be found in the gym.
Oh, he is fit, Paddy. He is seriously fit. Oh, man.
Fitter than me?
I may have to just say yes on this occasion. A man who's just one of the fittest we have in the game. He'll give Mighty Money a proper run for his money. But Ajay Thakur is in the stands. Ajay Thakur was very much there for a long, long time in Pro Kabaddi. One of the stalwarts, one of the most iconic names in Indian Kabaddi. He started as a Bengaluru Bull, became a Talaiva. He was a part of the Puneri Paltan team as well.
1 minute to go.
Right, here we go. Less than 60 seconds. They'll need to just keep it where it is, or maybe get a point or two to just make sure they take the 1 point from this game, the Bengaluru Bulls. Yeah, he's gotten Jaskirat. But he was hot in the first half. He's been really cold in the second half, Bharat.
Jersey number 13 out.
Now, my point is, why was he using more seconds there? You are trailing. Or he's just thinking about, let's not lose this by a margin greater than 7. Anyways, Bengal Warriors. Now, Bengal Warriors should at least think about this. Let's not give the Bulls at least 1 point. When you have your opponent on the mat, that is where you need to have your opponent on the mat. What separates the two teams at the moment is 6 points. There will be one more raid after this one, that's for sure. Because there's the seconds clock, which is running between the scoreline of two teams. At the bottom is the match clock. We have 16 seconds still in this one. Now, they should not allow him to cross the back line. But even if he does, I mean, 7 points, still win a point. So I think this will be, the win will belong to Bengal Warriors, and the Bengaluru Bulls may just collect 1 point from here.
Match over.
And that will be the final result. 1,000th match of PKL will see the Season 7 champions get the better of the Season 6 champions. Mighty Money and the Warriors were just too strong for the Bulls from Bengaluru. And it means it's a hat-trick of wins for the boys in blue, and they're getting back to winning ways. It's a team that's looking good in offense and defense, and a thorough all-round performance. Mighty Money in raid and Shubham Shinde in defense. They have led their team to a stunning 6-point win over a very inconsistent Bengaluru unit.
Now, Bharat was looking very good when the game started. Got his first 7 raid points fairly quickly. After that, sloppy. Just 3 more raid points for him. Maninder, he was not even thinking about a Super 10 there. He had ample opportunity. But on his radar, on his focus was the team's win. And that is what matters to champions. Money, the constant factor starting from Season 1 till now. Shubham Shinde, oh, what an athlete he is. What a defender is. That right corner belongs to Shubham Shinde. 47 tackle points this season so far for him.
With a staggering 70% strike rate this evening. That is as good as it comes. And we were talking about the Bulls playing well this season. And now they find themselves a spot in the top 6. That's where you want to be. What they have done is they've put U Mumba just outside the top 6. But I'll tell you what, U Mumba will be in action against the number 2 team, the Panthers, in just a few minutes from now. A match that you don't want to be missing for sure. Here's a final scoreline from match number 1000 of PKL. It's a 6-point win for the Warriors. It's a win courtesy Shubham Shinde and Maninder Singh. Don't go anywhere. We saw these two teams take off in game number 1. We will see these two teams take off in match number 1001. This is match number 2 this evening. Don't go anywhere. The Panthers against U Mumba.